Welcome to Panost Asia. We're so glad you're here. In just the next few minutes, we're going to walk you through a few key steps to make sure your visit with us is both productive and, most importantly, safe.
Here at Panost Asia, safety isn't just a rule, it's a core value that applies to absolutely everyone. Our employees, our contractors, and of course, our visitors. It really is a team effort, and we're happy to have you on the team for your visit. Our goal is pretty simple: to make sure you leave just as safe and sound as you arrived.
Think of this as our little safety journey together for your visit. We're going to cover everything from your ID card all the way to what to do in an emergency. So, ready? Let's get started. Okay, first things first. There are two things that are just absolutely central to your visit. The person guiding you, that's your host, and the ID card you're about to get. Let's break down why they're so important. This little card, it's basically your passport for the day. You got to keep it visible at all times, you might need it to get into certain areas, and it's super important that you remember to hand it back to your host before you leave. Simple, right? But absolutely essential. All right, let's talk about roles. It's pretty straightforward. Your host is your guide, your guardian on site. They're going to be with you at all times. Now, for you, your job is simple. Stick with them, follow their instructions, and under no circumstances should you ever try to operate any machinery or drive any vehicles. Your host is there to keep you safe. And this brings us to what is, without a doubt, the most important rule of all. If you are even a little bit unsure about anything, just ask your host. Seriously, when it comes to safety, there is no such thing as a silly question. All right, so you know who to follow and you've got your ID. Next up, let's get you geared up. Before we head into any of the operational areas, you're going to need the right personal protective equipment, or as we call it, PPE. So what do you think is the minimum gear you'll need to wear to stay safe out there? Let's take a look at the absolute must-haves. These 4 items, they're totally mandatory. A helmet for your head, safety glasses for your eyes, high-vis clothing so everyone can see you, and of course steel-capped boots to protect your feet. You literally won't be allowed into operational areas without them. Now, depending on where exactly we're going, there might be a need for some extra gear. But don't you worry about that. If you need it, your host will provide it and show you exactly how to use it. Again, just follow their lead. Okay, you're properly dressed and ready to go. Now let's talk a little bit about how to conduct yourself on site. These rules are here for a reason, to keep every single person here safe. This one's a big one, and it is crystal clear. The required blood alcohol content on our site is 0. Not 0.05, not even 0.01. It is 0.00%. We have absolutely zero tolerance for alcohol. This all falls under our fitness for work policy, and it applies to everyone, visitors included. You have to be free from the influence of both alcohol and any drugs. And just so you know, random testing can and definitely does happen on site. Look, your health is our top priority. If you have any kind of pre-existing medical condition that might need attention while you're here, it could be an allergy, diabetes, anything at all, please just have a quiet word with your host. This just lets our medical team be prepared, just in case. These next few rules are pretty simple, but they are so fundamental to our safety culture. Always use the dedicated walkways and handrails. Never, ever cross a barrier or any safety tape. If you spot something that looks unsafe, tell your host right away. And finally, please only smoke in the marked areas and only drink water from the coolers or bottles provided. We do everything we possibly can to prevent emergencies, but we always have to be prepared. So let's go over the plan for what to do if you hear an alarm. If you hear an emergency alarm, I need you to stop what you're doing immediately. We need your full attention for these next few moments, and remember, your host is your guide. The procedure is a really simple 3-step plan. Number 1, follow your host right away. 2, they'll lead you to the closest designated muster point. And 3, you stay right there until you get the official all clear. Simple as that. Don't wander off. Okay, a special note for our visitors at the Bon Howie Sai operation. It's really important for you to know that we do use cyanide in our processing. There are special alarms just for this. If you hear them go off, it means we need to move. Don't panic. Your host knows exactly where to take you to be safe. This is huge. Whether it's a tiny cut or a sprained ankle, we need to know about it. Report every single injury to your host, no matter how small or insignificant you think it is. We've got first aid staff and medical facilities right here on site to give you the care you need right away. Hey, remember that ID card we talked about at the beginning?
Go ahead and flip it over. You'll find all the key emergency contact numbers for the site right there on the back. It's just another reason why it's so important to keep it with you at all times.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? We've talked about your host, your gear, how to act on site, and what to do in an emergency. Now we're at the final and very important step. Before you start your tour, we're going to ask you to sign the visitor induction form. Now, this signature isn't just a formality, okay? It's your confirmation, it's your promise that you've understood everything we've talked about and that you agree to follow these rules. It's how you hope keep yourself and everyone around you safe. You see, safety isn't just our job, it's a real partnership between us and you. And by working together, we can make sure your visit is a total success. So what do you say? Ready to be our partner in safety? We really look forward to welcoming you on site.